Bigfoot 22 Steel Challenge took place on June 14th and 15th at Valley Precision Range, just outside of Snowflake, Manitoba, in the beautiful Pembina Valley. The match consisted of 10 stages, with distances from 28 yards all the way out to 218. Stage 1 had 12 rounds and 120 seconds. There were 3 targets set up at 80, 120, and 154 yards. This was a pretty straightforward stage, utilizing 4 positions, none of which that could be repeated. Move to the barricade and shoot the near target 3 times.
Impact. Impact. Impact.
Move to a different position, shoot the middle target 3 times.
Impact. Impact. Impact.
Move to a different position and shoot the far target 3 times.
Impact. Impact. Impact.
Finally, move to the last position and shoot near, middle, and far 1 time each.
Impact. Impact.
Seconds.
Impact.
Stage 2 was 12 rounds and 120 seconds, with the left target at 185, middle at 113, and right at 218 yards. On the start signal, move to the left of the spool, shooting the left target at 185 yards 3 times.
Impact. Keep blowing away.
Oh, okay.
Impact. Impact. Ooh, we just got that one.
Next, moving to the middle of the spool, shoot the left target at 185 once, and the middle target at 113 twice.
Impact.
Can't see it. There it is.
This?
Impact.
Then move to the right side of the spool, shoot the middle target at 113 once, and the right target at 218 twice.
Impact.
Finally, transition to the small spool at the top. In my case, I ran out of time before getting any shots from the small spool.
Done.
Stage 3, Bigfoot. Again, 12 rounds, 120 seconds. Targets at 142, 172, and 209 yards. On the start signal, build a position on the Bigfoot prop and shoot the 142-yard target 5 times.
Yeah, your buck's blowing away.
That's all right, I'm shooting for fun anyway.
I thought I'd try using my tripod for this stage, but it turned out it was too short and just got in the way.
I lost it.
While this stage looked pretty straightforward, in doing my dope I forgot to take into account the elevation drop, and the first 3 rounds that I sent were all too high. Once I realized my problem, I had just less than a minute to complete the last 9 rounds.
Impact. Impact.
Yeah, it was too high. That was 5, right?
That's 5 shots.
Then transitioned to the 172-yard target, shooting it 4 times, and then to 209 yards and shoot it 3 times.
Impact. 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 Impact.
That's it. That's it.
The diamond had 12 rounds and 120 seconds, targets set at 75, 93, and 107 yards.
3, 2, 1, engage.
For this stage, you start on any position of the barricade and shoot the 75-yard target 3 times.
Impact.
Then move to a different position and shoot the 93-yard target 3 times. Move to a third position and shoot the 107-yard target 3 times.
1 minute left.
Impact. Impact. I use this one.
Yeah,
right?
you use that one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Finally,
30
move to
seconds.
the last position and shoot near, middle, far each 1 time.
Impact. That was an impact.
Was that
Didn't
the
see
right
it.
target? I think that was the
didn't
that was
see
the
it.
far target. It should have been 1 over.
Stage 5 had 3 targets at 79, 172, and 182 yards with 12 rounds and 120 seconds.
1, engage.
On the signal, you move to the barricade and set up a position on the top rung. Shoot the 79-yard target 2 times, then the 172-yard target 2 times, and then the 182-yard target 2 times.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Transition down 1 rung and shoot the far target at 182 yards twice, the 172-yard target twice, and finally the near target at 79 yards twice.
1 minute left.
Impact. 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 Impact.
30 seconds.
Impact. Nice run.
Stage 6. Nothing is going to help you. 10 rounds, no time limit. Target set at 51 yards. This was a fun one, with everyone using the same supplied rifle with aperture sights and no means of support.
Impact.
You started unsupported standing and would shoot the front tire, rear tire, engine, window, and gas tank in that order.
Ah. Okay,
Okay.
rear tire,
Engine now.
engine.
Okay, window.
Hmm.
Wind's weird something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
Okay, gas tank.
okay. Think.
Transition to kneeling, shoot rear tire,
Okay, now
gas
you're on your
tank,
knee.
window,
Rear tire.
front tire,
You're on your knee,
and
dog.
engine.
Now I know what's going on.
Hmm? Impact.
Impact. Gas tank.
Amazing. Approach.
Window.
Huh.
And front tire, and then engine.
One more to go. Oh, one off. Yeah, good. Good doing that race, and you can second slot. That's really good. Impact. I have to leave here.
Got him aim left.
And then engine.
Yeah, you're doing good. I might have some clues on. We'll see. I just don't want to. You can straight off there. Can't be good for me. Well, I'm not being
Oh,
doing
nice.
that.
Okay.
I got that last one, right?
Yeah.
Truck box was the shortest stage of the match. Only 9 rounds and 120 seconds, with targets at 41, 72, and 90 yards. This stage begins by building a position on the left side of the truck box and shooting near, middle, far with 1 shot each.
Impact. You gotta be in the truck there,
Oh.
dog. We talked about this.
With both feet? It's all right.
Take his point away. Impact. Impact.
Slide over to the middle of the truck and shoot the middle target, far target, near target, each with 1 shot.
Yeah. Impact.
1 minute left.
Impact.
Again, transition to the right side of the truck, shooting far, near, middle, each with 1 shot.
30 seconds.
Impact.
Stage 8 had 2 targets, one at 122 yards and another at 124 yards, with 10 rounds and 120 seconds. Starting on the platform on your strong side, you shoot the left and right targets with 2 shots each.
I can't even see the target. Oh, there it is.
From the flag, you can see that the afternoon winds picked up quite a bit.
2 on each, right?
What made this stage difficult was the right target at 122 yards had a negative 10-degree elevation, making the dope calculation a bit more difficult. Then move to the middle of the target and shoot the right and left targets with 2 shots each. Lastly, move to the strong side of the tower and shoot the left and right targets with 1 shot each. Five gopher targets on stage 9 at 28, 45, 79, 103, 134 yards with 10 rounds on 120 seconds. Sorry about the camera placement on this one. While you can't see it, you build a position on the highest rung that you can safely use, shooting from right to left with 1 shot on each target. Because we were shooting from 28 to 134 yards, I left the parallax focused on the longer distances. Because of that, the 28 and the 45-yard targets were quite out of focus.
I'm not finding shit.
The challenge on this stage was actually finding the gophers, with them being the same color as the ground cover.
Back.
One minute.
Why? Where are we? Everybody has one more? Yeah, right. Seriously? Back.
Then you transition down to the next lower rung and shoot from left to right with 1 shot each.
Back. Goes up and down. Back.
The last stage of the day was KYL Madness, 12 rounds and 120 seconds. The KYLs were set at 47 and 100 yards.
1, engage.
Start with the position of your choice. Shoot the nearest KYL from largest to smallest. Stage 10 is a hit to advance stage, meaning you must hit the target before moving to the next one. We had 20-kilometer-an-hour winds gusting to 30, blowing left to right for this stage.
Ah!
Once you've hit the smallest KYL at 47 yards, transition to a different position and shoot the far KYL starting from largest to smallest.